action.
Integrating language arts and social studies. High-stakes testing has led us to ask the question, how do I teach social studies when so much emphasis is placed on meeting achievement standards in language arts, math, and science? We have stepped away from relying solely on the textbooks and memorization of facts, and have combined successful interdisciplinary units that pinpoint a theme for which organized learning can be developed. Using an integrated curriculum allows teachers to weave the threads of social studies into the teaching of other subject areas. Language arts sits at the foundation of the skills each child needs to succeed. Language arts moves beyond sounds and words to structuring meaning, as well as applying these principles, for which the goal of language arts is for students to develop communicative competence in the 6 language arts: listening, talking, reading, writing, viewing, and visually representing. Language arts instruction has been organized into 4 patterns of practice: literature focus units, literature circles, reading and writing workshops, and thematic units. Social studies can be successfully integrated with language arts through these patterns of practice by the use of children's literature. Please allow me to show you a few examples. Officer Buckle and Gloria, written and illustrated by Peggy Rauchman, is a story about a police officer and a police dog who learn about service, friendship, and teamwork. Students read the story and prepare a summary, reflecting on the big ideas. In this case, the big ideas highlight social studies themes. Students prepare a story and character analysis, which works directly to build comprehension. Activities associated with this task build background knowledge, promotes higher level thinking through comparing and contrasting, and the application of story elements as they reflect in the real world: community helpers, friendship, teamwork, and safety. Believing Sophie, written by Hazel Hutchins and illustrated by Dorothy Donahue, is a story about a girl wrongly accused of shoplifting who needs to find her voice to explain the truth. This story allows for deeper study of the themes, values, courage, and adversity, while considering the economic themes of goods, services, and consumers. In application, one could use learning centers, where students complete activities that reinforce comprehension of the story, including sequence of conflict, develop the story's theme with connections to real-world situations, and practice writing skills, following the 6 traits of writing. Writing Freedom, written by Pam Ryan and illustrated by Brian Selznick, is a fictional biography of the life of Charlotte Parkhurst. She lived her life disguised as a man in order to achieve her goals. Disguised as a man, she became the first woman to vote in a presidential election, some 52 years before it was legally right to do so. The themes developed in the story are history of the United States in the mid-1800s, westward expansion, and women's suffrage, with correlations to citizenship, responsibilities, and civil rights. In application, one could use writing conventions such as simulated journals, reports, and cubing. An example of cubing is noted here to show how topics such as women's suffrage, as it applies to social studies, can be studied from 6 different dimensions. They are describing, comparing, associating, analyzing, applying, and arguing. Social studies instructional activities are dependent upon literacy: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Social studies and literacy are linked through instruction and assessment, as the many strategies used in teaching the language arts are the same when integrating social studies. There is a wealth of children's literature available, so I encourage you to begin weaving the threads of social studies into your language arts instruction today.